Well, I think that the people who are in science courses, who are teaching physics, chemistry or biology, um, they know that there are certain things that their graduates need to be able to do. And the mathematical skills mean that the students often don't have those abilities if they haven't been trained. So there are just certain sorts of skills that they need to get. And I think as the people in those departments see that the students lack that kind of background, they then have to put more effort in. Well, I think that's very difficult for them because academic life is very overcrowded these days, and so it's a huge inefficiency to have to be trying to do that as well as teach people the physics, chemistry and so on that they need to know. The other thing is, I think that there is a huge quality question here. It may well be, I mean, certainly there'll be people, and I know as a dean there are people in biology departments who taught statistics well. There are also people who taught it very poorly. Equally well, I think that there are people in mathematics departments who did service teaching to chemistry and physics and biology very poorly. It wasn't that they weren't inexpert, but they just didn't know how to try to connect with that particular sort of audience. And I think that's as important as the knowledge of your subject. So I think that there are a huge number of quality issues. Now, 10 years ago, that didn't matter, in the sense that people would say, well, if it's a maths department teaching it, quality must be okay. Or the biologists would say, well, no, we know what we're doing and we're happy with the mathematical skills that our students are getting, and that would be the end of it. Because departments were, if you like, the end point of any statement about what was quality or not as far as teaching their students were concerned. But now that TEKS has come about and we have a higher education standards framework, and people are now going to be starting to ask very hard questions about how do you know that these people are getting the skills they need? Where have you articulated what those skills are? How do you know that the way that you're doing it is actually better than some way that you've decided to stop using to do it? And there's going to be a whole lot of questions which I think, as TEKS finds its feet over the next several years, are going to start to be asked. And it's probably a good idea for people to start to think about how they would answer those questions and structure their courses and the way they deliver these skills in a way that answers them automatically rather than them having to worry about inquiries and things like that.